Ten,
Stand by to take studio.
7, 6,
Stand by
5,
camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello, and welcome back to the 27th season of MCTV News. I'm your rookie host, Dylan Weiss.
And I'm Jillian Andrews. On today's show, Matthias looks at difficulties for smaller businesses amidst a global pandemic. Bria Winsor shows us a day in the life at New Beginnings Horse Farm, and I'll bring you a look at MCHS's incredible drama program. But first, here's our top story.
After several rough seasons over the last few years, Alberta farmers finally got a break with the weather and had a relatively good temperatures to bring in their crops. MCTV reporter Ella Boissonneault had a chance to talk with one of the local farming families and bring us this report.
Fall is an important time of year. Harvest arrives and hardworking farmers, along with their friends and family, get ready to gather their crops before it starts snowing. And a lot of challenges come along with this.
Farming can be very challenging from year to year, and usually I like it when I'm done and I feel like I've accomplished something, but there can be a lot of challenges to farming with the weather and everything else.
Yeah, I like doing it every year. I think I don't know, I just like doing it. I'm not sure why even. It's just fun.
What I've enjoyed most of all the jobs I've done was cooking the meals. I always enjoyed cooking. And I love being out there in the field when the harvest time, when the grain is ready and they're combining, and it's such a happy time of year.
Throughout the years, Boissonneault Family Farms has had generations of hardworking people pass down their responsibilities to their children to get to where they are now.
We've been farming since, the Boissonneault farm has been farming since 1891.
Too long. I've been doing this far too long.
I've been farming for about 10 years on my own, but I've been farming basically since I was a kid with my dad and on this farm with my family.
A lot of work goes into harvest, and preparations have to take place before farmers head out into the fields, and a lot of jobs and responsibilities are needed.
I cook for all of the guys who work in the field, so I make all the meals, and I also sometimes help move the equipment around, and then I just take care of everything at home.
At the beginning of harvest, we need to make sure that the equipment is ready and the bins are ready and for harvest, and we also need to make sure that the fields are ready. Mostly moisture affects the crops so that you can't combine them. If it rains or snows, it's too wet to combine, and sometimes snow will make the crops go down on the ground. And then also smoke will affect the weather because they won't mature on time because they're not getting enough sun.
And I like bringing in the crop. I think it's cool. There's something about feeding the world that's honorable, I think. So.
Overall, the process of harvest takes a lot of time and energy. So let's hope next year the weather is nice, crops are healthy, and it goes smoothly. And with that, this is Ella Boissonneault reporting for MCTV News.
Welcome back. So far, our fall has been close to perfect, but of course, Mr. Winter had to come and disrupt our nice weather. With more details on the upcoming forecast, here's our very own MCTV meteorologist, Sophia Shavelka.
Thank you, Jillian. So as you'll see in our 7-day forecast coming up later and in our national forecast right now, we do have some colder temperatures, but it's not as cold as it could be, so we're thankful for that. Up in Whitehorse, Yellowknife, Iqaluit, and then down in Regina, we have some sun with some light flurries at -8, -3, -2, and 0 degrees. In Vancouver, we actually have some sun and some light showers at 10 degrees. Then in Toronto, we have some rain at 12 degrees. In Winnipeg and Montreal, we have some sun and clouds. And then over in St. John's and Halifax. In St. John's, we have 18 degrees with some light showers. And in Halifax, we have 9 degrees with just some sun and clouds. Then in our provincial forecast, we once again have a little bit of colder temperatures. In high-level Fort McMurray and Grand Prairie, we all have some snow around with some lower temperatures. In Edmonton, we have some flurries at -6. And in Jasper, Red Deer, Medicine Hat, high-level in Fort McMurray, we actually have some sun and clouds with some light snow, so that's all right. Then in our current conditions, it is -6 degrees Celsius right now. Our wind is 11 kilometers coming from the northwest. Our relative humidity is 77%. Our sunrise was at 8:17 a.m. and our sunset will be at 6:19 p.m. So keep an eye out for that. And then for our 7-day forecast, we have some all right temperatures. Like I said, it'll be colder on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it warms up throughout the week. And then we have some lows, which is quite lovely. As you can see, we have some nice sun and cloud. On Sunday, we have sun, and just everything is really, really nice. All right, back to you, Jillian.
COVID has taken a toll on our everyday life, and it's clear small businesses have been hit hard. After having to shut down and reopen during a pandemic, local Alberta businesses are having to put in more precautions in order to comply with provincial safety guidelines. Businesses are working hard on new ways to keep customers safe while trying to maintain their bottom line. Here's Matthias Kidd with the details.
COVID-19 has affected many businesses, including small businesses all around Alberta and mainly all around the world. They've all taken a hard hit. Restaurants, sports stores, and essential service, they've all faced difficulties handling COVID-19. They had long shutdowns, and now that the reopening has happened, they know that they are ready and they are prepared to do good for their customers, and they're hoping to stay open as long as possible.
Well, I guess just like any other small business owners, it was quite surprising. And it was quite difficult.
We had to shut down our business, so we temporarily laid off our employees, and we shut down for about 2.5 months. So it was a little bit hard.
The businesses struggled for quite a while, but they didn't give up. They wanted to find a way to rebound and get back into sales where they can be strong.
My father-in-law thought of a great idea to bring in summer toys such as water floaties, things like that, so that kind of kept customers coming in throughout the end of summer.
We're still offering all of the services that we originally had, and now we just put out a couple of tables and chairs, and now that we're able to have dine-in, so our customers were still able to come in, order their food, and dine in, and as soon as they leave, we are wiping down, sanitizing every table, and like I said, every 15-20 minutes we're still sanitizing.
We just have to try to do as much as we can with online sales. We've started an online website, so people can still purchase things via online and ship or delivery within Morinville.
And customers are cautious of spending their money, but they know that when they come in here, and quite a lot of them do tell us that, they feel comfortable because we're making their subs in front of them, and we're constantly using our gloves, and they feel they're ensured that they're getting a good meal.
In the end, all businesses found ways to cope. They didn't give up, and they have opened doors and found a solution for their problem. For MCTV News, Matthias Kidd.
Here are your school announcements for Thursday, October 22nd. Healthy Hunger is offering a number of hot meals to MCHS students between now and Christmas break. Coming up on Friday, October 23rd is Pizza Hut. On October 29th, you'll get Walk Box. And on November 19th, it'll be Shumka's Ukrainian food. November 26th is Subway, and to finish it off on December 3rd, Mr. Sub is available. If interested, you can sign up at healthyhunger.ca and get your hands on some delicious food during lunch hour. Feeling creative this Halloween? Student Services is having a Halloween-themed coloring contest. By entering, you have a chance to win a candy treat bag to satisfy your sweet tooth. If you're interested in coloring and/or painting, you can find the entries in the front of the office. Make sure you have your artwork in by October 30th at lunch in the office. Looking for something to do at lunch? The Games Room has just reopened in room 103. On Tuesdays and Thursdays at lunch, different video games are available for play. There are limited spots open, so be sure to come early. For these and other school informations, keep connected by listening to your daily announcements, logging onto the school's website at www.mchs.mgsacred.ab.ca, or by following the school on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. As well, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching MCTV Morinville.
Drama is one of the best loves options courses at MCHS. The Drama Llamas are always looking for new recruits to fill their ever-growing ranks. For actors and leg breakers alike, here's my co-host Jillian Andrews with a look at this incredible program.
MCHS is known for their many inclusive programs, such as the drama program. Here students can participate in a wide variety of different productions. From musicals to one-acts, this program is open to everybody. I'm here today to learn more about the program and what it means to be a part of it.
It means that you're part of a family, and and that's really important to us, that everybody can feel like they belong someplace, like they are a member of the team.
I was so nervous last year when going into the drama program, but I find they're so welcoming, and I feel like anybody can fit right in there.
We all fight, and then we all love each other, but we hate each other at the same time.
It's a family, it really is.
It's a place to just express myself and get out on my silliness and act as if everything in the world's going fine.
There are many aspects to building a program so ample. It's not only singing and dancing, but having trust and passion for what you're doing. Getting to connect with others that share this passion is a huge plus of being a drama llama.
I think my favorite part of it is doing what I love with people that love the same thing.
Definitely just the friends and the silly moments that we have on stage.
My favorite part about being a drama llama is definitely the community that it builds. It also has so many great resources. It's a great thing to do to stay connected with a group of people. It's amazing.
The new relationships probably is the best part, but also just collaborating on different things and, creating choreography and finding harmonies, that's super fun too.
Being a part of theater can bring lots of responsibility, and these drama llamas were willing to share some of their advice.
Try your hardest. Always try your hardest. That's what they look for. Believe in yourself, which is so cliche and sounds really dumb, but it's true.
Know that you're signing up to put your whole heart and soul into what you're doing, and that it's a full commitment, but you won't regret it.
Work hard, because it's a lot of work to be in the drama program, and if you commit to it and you work hard, then everything will work out.
Don't be afraid to look stupid. You're gonna look dumb on stage, but you're your own worst critic, and if you mess up, no one's gonna be able to tell. You're the only one that's gonna feel judged. Don't worry about it.
Keeping hope alive and spirits up, MCHS's drama program brings joy to many students. Reporting for MCTV News, this is Jillian Andrews.
Welcome back. Here to give us a look at all the sports highlights from last night, here is our very own sports expert, Matthias Kidd.
Thanks, Dylan. In the MLB, the Rays and Dodgers faced off in Game 2 of the World Series. The Rays won 6-4 in large part to Kevin Lowe's two home runs, and Nick Anderson's pitching. The series is now tied 1 game apiece. Turning to the NFL, Week 7 about to kick off. Coming up, Pittsburgh and Tennessee, who will both enter this week with undefeated records. Baker Mayfield and the Browns go against Tyler Boyd and the Bengals. The Packers look to rebound against Houston. Mahomes and the Super Bowl champs play Driscoll and the Broncos. Tom Brady and the Bucks play against the Raiders. Nick Foles and the Bears face off against the Rams. And Russell Wilson and the Seahawks play Arizona. Coming up next, if you like being outside and riding horses, you'll love our next story. Brielle Winsor brings us along for a day in a life at the local New Beginnings horse farm.
Lots goes into taking care of horses. That is especially true for the crew here at New Beginnings Quarters and Paints. New Beginnings has been touching the hearts of horses and humans for 6 years now. With working with the foals, deworming, and the daily routine, it's sure to be an action-packed day at the farm.
I offer lessons, and we do training, we do boarding, we have indoor and outdoor boarding, and we do some PTSD and frontline workers equine therapy work.
I loved my lessons because the instructors are very helpful and they don't push you too fast. It's amazing here.
Lessons can range anywhere from beginner to advanced and have multiple people in every lesson. This variety means that many lessons are taught throughout the day.
Well, generally we try to ride approximately 5 a day, but things have kind of slowed down a little bit.
Horses can have quite the extensive feed routine. Contrary to popular belief, not all horses can thrive off of grass and hay all year round. Nutrition needs depend on the individual horse.
Everybody's on different diets because I range from 27-year-old horses to 6-month-old horses, so everybody's diet is different.
For many, owning a horse is a goal, but they have no land of their own to keep it on. Luckily, New Beginnings offers a lovely home for any horse. But not all owners live very close, so going out to see their horse can be a challenge.
Some are out every day, which is fantastic. That's what I like to see, and then I have others that don't come out but once a month maybe.
3 times a week, 2 times a week. I usually do groundwork, or I ride, or go on a trail ride. The facility's really nice, and there's a wide variety of stuff to do.
Buying a horse to train yourself is a great way to learn and to create a bond with the horse. This is especially true for Tori. Over the 2 years she has had Jax, they've developed a very special connection. He's given me lots of confidence because after my fall, I didn't have any confidence left, and he's made me not scared of like riding and stuff. Lots can happen in a day on the farm, and there's never a dull moment. These amazing people we talked to today pour their heart and soul into their work every single day, and it is definitely worth it. For MCTV News, Brielle Winsor reporting.
And that's it for another episode of MCTV News. Make sure to keep an eye out for next week's Halloween special. Be sure to join us when we'll bring you a look at the local business Castle Building Supplies, learn about a rare condition called Batten's disease, and learn more details about MCHS's construction class. All this, plus sports and your 7-day weather forecast on Thursday, October 29.
Well, with spooky season coming up, what are you going to be dressing up for Halloween?
I'm probably going to be a skeleton. What about you, Jillian?
I don't have a super plan, but I know I am buying all the off-brand candy. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be so much better. Well, are you trick-or-treating this year?
Definitely.
I'm too tall, and people usually say I'm too old, so I will not be.
From all of us at MCTV News, I'm Dylan Weiss.
And I'm Jillian Andrews. Thanks for tuning in.